Hello, everyone. Well, this Halloween is certainly an interesting one, and as promised, I will be doing another her video trip into Disney Plus hole, as well as Devil's Nostalgia Have to talk about a film that I have a bit of appreciation for. Where I initially intended to talk about the whole series, but whew, COVID booster kind of takes it out of you a bit, man. I ended up sleeping last night for 10.5 hours at minimum. And with that in mind, I thought I would talk about how this film that's something its 20th anniversary, so let's talk about Halloweentown. Film, which was filmed in St. Helens, Oregon, which definitely helped strengthen my connection to it over time, was released initially in the year 1998, followed up by two sequels in 2001 and 2004, and a spin off in 2006. And I must say, while I may not be as into the DComs as other people tend to be, this one in particular, when I first saw it, which was in 2000s, I instantly understood why it worked so well and why, much like its other ones, it left so many impact. And surprisingly, despite all the claims of quote unquote not being the brand, and there's actually a lot of history both before and after this movie with the mouse and characters are essentially witches. Maleficent was able to pull off before, or the Owl House was able to pull it off after, so. And I think the cast put together, especially, was actually quite hey, unique as well. I don't expect these kids to be given any TED Talks anytime soon, but the chemistry between them is quite good, as well as the older actors, especially the main character's mother, played by Judith Hoag, best known for people like me for playing the first live-action April in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and their grandmother Augie, played by the late great Debbie Reynolds, and definitely she is a character that maintained a fixture of the series going forward. Yes. The basic storyline sees a young woman named Marnie Piper, played by Kimberly J. Brown, on her 13th birthday, alongside her younger sister Sophie, played by Emily Roski, and her brother Dylan, played by Joey Zimmerman, and they discover that they are indeed descended from witches, and upon visiting Halloweentown, their hometown, and I must say that for a made-for-TV movie, it definitely is a useful idea of setting, and especially working limitations that had stood against them, and interestingly, against the wizard Calabar, her who is played by, it's on my tongue. I just want you to bear with me here as I reiterate, I just had my booster yesterday. But I will state that the direction of this film is, by Dwayne Dunham, is quite solid. But as his performance by Robin Thomas as Calabar, who is a warlock who seeks to not only have grim plans for humanity, but also Augie's family in particular, Er, of course, partially because they used to date. It did not end well, I mean. Oh, and of course, their father in this film is gone. I mean, it's not as common these days, but this definitely was still within the time period where at least one frontal unit was in the ground before the film's events, or at least the end of the first reel. I mean, but still, as a family horror comedy, it's definitely a one that I still have like more low key tradition of watching whenever it's on. I mean, and again, I know I mentioned this in the Hocus Pocus video before, but even though many elements are not part of the time, the way they're addressed, and sometimes the setting and production, it has been shown that the film and its follow-ups managed to transcend generations in a way, uniting with kids a quarter of a century later and their families. I mean, it's been long enough that many people watch the earlier installments now children of their own share it with. And that's definitely. I know I usually could have done another video Night Before Christmas, but that can wait for now. Depending on how this does, I may go back and do the follow ups in the near future, especially. And I reiterate, I mean, this movie came out when I was still living in California. I first saw it when I was living in Nevada, but it was truly when I moved here to Oregon, where it, among many other movies, were filmed, that I truly started to develop a connection with it. And it's definitely, not the Halloween celebration I envisioned, but I am glad to take part in it anyway. Hey, hey, I had multiple ideas this month, but seasons beyond my control. I will have to push some of them back to early November, the earliest. I mean, and I still will have as an enjoyment for this film whenever the magic is truly awakened, and even Dylan, who's most skeptical of the kids, discovers that he is a warlock. I mean, the family on his father's side was human, but on his mother's side, they're witches. So, how about that? Wait, that'll be all for now, and I will see you all again in November. I'm especially looking forward to talking about the Marvels and the new Super Mario RPG remake. I am on other topics next that I am currently working on, and I definitely want to have finished before they're out. And I will see you all again soon. Happy Halloween, everyone.